Yeah. Let's see. All right, we should be live. What a rigmarole for going back and forth with all the lives everywhere. Whew.
Welcome to the lounge.
I'm gonna turn my music source down a little bit.
What time is it where you are?
1:15 in the afternoon.
Oh, not too bad.
I'm about 5 hours behind you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the future. It's cold.
Everybody says that I live in the future because we go by UTC time in general.
Yeah.
And that's literally 12 hours swapped the other way. So almost total opposite of my time frame.
So then, wait. So if we're ahead, right? No,
yeah, we're ahead.
Yeah, we're
5 hours
ahead. Yeah.
Are
So,
you the next day? Are you Valentine's Day? Wait.
Yeah. Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
so you're okay. So you're the next day ahead.
Yeah, I'm full in the future.
Holy crap! So that means you're how many hours ahead then? Like, I can't even do that math.
That's too much math for me today.
29 hours.
So technically, you could give me all the
30
10x
hours.
runners.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right, let me go ahead and start the live on X now that we're live. Post this. Now let me go to X. Make sure the feed is there.
We're almost there.
You're right. No worries at
Starting
all.
time's getting quicker with
Yeah.
each episode.
I gotta turn on.
That's what we need is headphones.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear fine.
How's our music?
The headphones make a difference. I can't hear the music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think because it's pumped in through my mixer, so the music will be heard in the streams. So like if you're watching on YouTube, X or Pump Bun,
Yeah.
should be able to hear the music. But
It's probably muted for us, so it's doesn't interfere. Maybe, I don't know.
post. Refresh that. This doesn't look like the feed is hitting X.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Man, how did they do this? So any fun
It's
Valentine's
live.
plans? Oh, you see the
tonight,
live?
yeah. Well, no, I was just going to ask you if it was live on part of it yet, or just if you wait to actually get them all going at the same time.
Yeah, the way with OBS, you have to like start your main, then get all the rest of them set up, then you basically hit go on each, then I have to come back to OBS and turn on the switches, the fictitious switch. So I might have
You need to do a course.
Oh, I know. That's it. That's what I'm saying. I would almost pay somebody to come here and like set it all up. I think I gotta.
Oh, it's insane.
Wait.
We do the same thing for the podcasts for Teg, and getting it set up was a real hassle.
Yeah.
But once it was set up, then it's just a matter of sometimes maybe having to close off the mixer and reboot it or something like that.
Oh, it doesn't have a lives.
I'm gonna delete this.
And
then come back here, copy the broadcast, post it again, post.
Sometimes there's just no amount of prep that'll prep you for
Yeah,
the eventual.
When I do my live streams for Luxurious Bastard for my beard stuff, I'll come in like 2 hours early and there's always problems. So it's crazy. Yeah, it is not turning on. What in the... Got the wrong...
Did you get...
output. think I just need to come in here, cancel this.
It says timed out.
Can you
Live,
s-
create broadcast.
Can you send me a link that I can forward to Tommy so he can post it on the chats?
To the YouTube.
Anyone, whether it's YouTube or X, whatever you think is
Yeah.
the easiest. Probably X actually.
It says timed out.
Can you
Yeah.
send me a link that I can forward to
Oh my
Tommy
God.
so he can post it?
Oh, you.
There you go. All right, here's the link. That's for YouTube. That's where I think we're gonna primarily look for comments, because it's too hard to
Okay.
look on Pump Fun. Well, Pump Fun is Pump Fun. All right, so let me pump this feed into X again, because I think what happened is I had it sitting too long, so it timed out.
Oh, okay. It actually said on me it timed out as well, but
Yeah.
we hadn't actually even started yet, which was really weird.
Yeah. OBS Studio.
Forward to
broadcast.
Wamana.
There we go.
There we go.
Now it says live.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so let me post. Paste that. Post.
Share link.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm just posting a link on the chats as well.
Copy link. Here's the X live as well, right there.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Get
Man,
back
that's
to it.
all I need.
I know.
Golly.
Cool. So we are live on Pump Fun. We are live on
Okay.
X, and we are live on YouTube.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Let me just get this
What
on
about Twitch?
X here.
Twitch and Snitch and Kick
Once-
and Biff. Yeah.
Oh, Limpet.
Supposedly,
Copy.
I bought this really nice stream deck, and I think if I get this thing all wired up, I'll have all of the streaming things on here where I just hit a button. I hope.
That'll be cool.
That would be epic.
That'd be handy for you.
Yeah. And then none of this like
Definitely a lot better.
stages, steps.
Man, that's what I need.
Okay.
I'm just gonna heat up my hands the whole time. Actually, I'm warm enough. I think what was happening yesterday is the echoes up here when we were shouting, like talking loud.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
well, for sure, talking on the mic. Closer.
I wonder if I can get my comments into. Let me see. Stats. YouTube control panel. You know why this is good stream? Because it shows that we're real people.
Exactly, of
Yeah.
course.
There's no professionals coming
Makes
in
a
to set
difference,
it up
doesn't it?
for you.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Control panel. So where's my chats? Let's see. Stats, YouTube, control panel. Oh, here we go. Chat. Sweet. Look at that. I
It
just
worked.
found my chat in OBS Studio. That'll make it
Sweet.
a little bit easier. All right. So who do we
Nice.
got in here? We got biggest whale or
US
biggest
man.
US man. Says whale will be here today. We
Nice.
got Bay. I'm assuming these are all your guys here. Whale miner going mainstream tonight. Then we got
Yep, that would be.
green chart crypto reserve. I'll be here in 6 hours. Wow, that's quite a name. Abalaba Abzulabula. Can't wait to catch this live. Soul rewards.
Abubakar Abdulaziz.
Yeah.
Eat them
My
again.
timer's ready.
That's
Cool.
a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah. All right, so now I think I think we're ready to go.
Right
Man.
on. It's about.
That only took 26 minutes.
Well, welcome once again. Welcome to
welcome.
the
So good.
Luxurious Lounge.
My name is,
Thank you. Good to be here, guys.
My name is David.
And
this
I
is
am Jesse G. And we have with us.
You want to
Right.
give yourself a
Yes.
formal
Please tell
introduction?
Formal introduction. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm Brett. I'm the owner of TegBots, or co-owner of TegBots, and obviously here for talking about whale today. So that's what we're here for. Obviously, if
Yeah.
you're talking about background now, or you're just talking about hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, for the luxurious audience, can you define whale miner in one sentence, no buzzwords?
Oh, watch out.
Ooh.
This is for me too, because I'm so new to all of it.
Sure. Yeah, look, fun, no tricks, and addictive.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know.
okay. Nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
All right. So on the tag,
Yeah.
because I'm using it in TLLT and I'm also using it in NARMI. That's, from my understanding, that's kind of, you're trying to make a platform that does everything. So like trending, votes, launchpad, what else?
It's pretty much an entire ecosystem. We have volume bots, buy bots, DAO bots, the launchpad, automated rewards for holders in reflections based on volume for Teg, of course. Sorry. Project token rewards for all the projects that list with Teg. That's also goes to the holders, but not based on volume. So, regardless of whether it's a good day or a bad day, a red day or a green day, doesn't matter. It works well, and so we're there to help the investors, give them a reliable passive income stream, that they can actually rely on, and that it's predictable, and reliable, obviously. So it's very good. And but as you said, Teg is an ecosystem, and we're here to serve the industry, and to try to make things a little bit better. Make them simpler, make them safer, and create more blockchain infrastructure. That doesn't require things like Wallet Connect. Everybody hates Wallet Connect. It's dangerous. It's too easy to get, connect to the wrong thing and end up with something like a drained wallet. And everything through Teg is completely no Wallet Connect at all. Everything's very, very safe.
So how does that
automated,
actually work then if it's no wallet connect? What do they use to connect?
So that's what's run by the bots. They track the wallets.
We lost your
We're
audio.
losing your audio slowly, and now it's gone.
Lost
all
the
way.
audio?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Now we're
back?
good. Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Must be the
Let me
satellite.
just increase it for you.
The Matrix is trying to get you. Get you.
Elon, figure this out.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, it
Doesn't surprise me. So where were we? I'm sorry.
So how do they actually connect if they're not using their?
The Wallet Connect.
Yeah.
You don't need Wallet Connect. It's bad Wallet Connect. We even actually have now a bridge, a cross-chain bridge to BSC, and even that doesn't require Wallet Connect. It's incredible. So if you think about the reflections, they're essentially airdropped to holders like most reflection tokens. And so, of course, for that part, there is no Wallet Connect. There's no need to claim or any of that sort of thing. With the projects that list and those you do claim, right? So you go into the bot, you basically put your wallet address in the bot, and it identifies your wallet. So it can see how many tokens you've got, it knows how much supply you're holding, and it gives you the appropriate return, for proportional to your holdings. It's just very easy. It's very easy, very simple, and it's the same thing with Wild Miner. No Wallet Connect. Just simple, safe, easy to use.
Wow. And with Whale Miner, that's the first one. How long ago did you launch that now? About 48 hours or?
Well, mine is three days.
3
I
days
think it's
now.
just coming onto the yeah.
Wow.
Time flies.
So it goes quick, doesn't it?
Phew.
3 days.
It feels like because I purchased the bag, but it feels like it was yesterday.
It does, doesn't it? It goes too fast.
Uh-huh.
The time always goes too fast.
So for
Cool.
this particular, in 5 years, what does success look like for you for this project?
Oh, that's a very interesting question, actually. Look, I think sustainability and continued growth of sharing, inter-community mixing, in project mixing, and of course, the project being sustainable, and making a little bit of money for people would be nice, of course.
Yeah.
And you can do that with the game, just by playing the game, which is you've got a 70% chance of winning. So it's
I like
actually
those
pretty
odds.
well weighted. It's weighted in favor of the players.
So they actually win more token back?
No, you bet Solana
Oh, okay.
on So it's set to pay in Sol. So you set it up. You open a wallet for the actual miner game,
Uh-huh.
and once that's set up, all you got to do is basically enter how much you want to bet on each game, and then play the game. That's it. And the wallet the bot tracks everything. It's all automated. It's all instant. So if you lose, that bit of Sol's gone. If you win, you get a bit of extra Sol. You can bet 1 Sol, 0.1 Sol, 0.0001 Sol. So you don't have to be, betting or big money. It's just you can do it for just fun and just entertainment, a bit of engagement.
Mm-hmm.
But the great thing is that it's not just in its community, but we can put that bot into anybody's community in Telegram, and therefore that would then adds utility to that project. It gives them more engagement and more fun for their community, and they also generate revenue by having that in there. So that it gives the project utility. It actually gives it utility, and it brings in revenue.
Then that can be plugged into any group, and then anybody that's in that group can, bet Sol and win Sol. So how would, for example, like if I were to implement it in my group, I'm assuming I put my groups or my tokens contract address in there or something, or how would that sync up?
You just, with that one, you apply it to Miner and say you'd like to have it in your Telegram chat, and then they set it up for you. And once it's set up, it's just all automated, and it's just sitting there. You can have it paying in Sol or betting in Sol, as they do in Whale's case. But assume, hypothetically, we have it in TegBots. We could change the currency to be paying in Teg, in Teg tokens. So you could open it and have it paying in TLT tokens. So instead of being Sol, you're actually reinforcing your own project as well.
Oh, okay. So would I then need to, obviously, if I had it to where the end user connects their wallet to it and then puts in some TLT tokens to try to win more TLT tokens, do I have to set up my own wallet that has supply in it?
The bot gets its own wallet, like your project, your Telegram group gets its own wallet, and then everything goes through that wallet. So
I lost your
revenue
audio.
goes. Sorry. Is that better?
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a little.
Okay.
It does go off
Yeah.
every now and again.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
No problem.
We're just having to work.
So my group would get the wallet, and then would I have to fill the wallet with either Sol or my own token?
Yeah, obviously it needs to be funded initially because it's got to start.
Yeah.
But it does generate. So if you think with in whale, let's just talking about in whale chat group. And so
How do we tell them?
when
I think it
when
needs
somebody
to be-
loses,
Yeah.
There
is
you
that
go.
is that better?
It must be Bluetooth
Okay,
or
so that's the
something.
mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the mic.
We're good now.
You're
with
loud
that.
and clear now when you
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, I'll just move closer to the mic for you. Yeah.
Oh, tech.
So yeah, you get your own wallet for your project, and then the revenue goes into that wallet as well. It does feed back part of the revenue that's generated in another project back to Whale. Part of it feeds the for the people playing in your actual Telegram group, and what is it, 20%? Yeah, so this is only new, guys. We only actually sort of just put this out this morning. The putting it into the other Telegram groups. So you add it to your community, and it encourages people to play. The bot gets its own wallet for your community. The funds will be shared with you, and for use in your project, and then some of the funds go back to Whale. And 60% stays and goes back into the game pool, and that's what keeps funding it for you. So you're not actually having to keep putting in TLTT tokens
Oh, that's good.
or SOL. It feeds itself. It's actually a cyclic. It's a cyclic circle. It feeds itself. So people play.
The flywheel that
they
everybody
win,
talks
they
about.
lose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I'm assuming with the whale, when it goes back in, you're probably doing buybacks with that. Buybacks of your own
Absolutely.
product. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So the way that we've got it is the 70. Okay, sorry, 30%. That 30% loss, 20% of it goes into. I'm sorry, guys. I've just had a really long day.
Oh, no worries.
We have to. We're with you. We're with
Yeah,
you.
it's 6:30 over here. We already worked our full 8.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. So the buybacks. Sorry, I'm just tired. That's all, guys.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
that.
So 20% of when somebody loses, that 20% goes straight into buying back Whale, and so it's constantly always building buying pressure, non-stop. As long as people are playing the game, there's a constant buy pressure. Then what happens in Whale's case is that 20% gets bought off the chart, and then it goes into a locked wallet that the team controls, and down the track then, once the project has grown and they feel it's a good time to use those funds, then they'll use them for the betterment of the project or further gains. They are planning to also do a mobile app, so you can actually get it through the Google Play Store or the App Store and play Miner on your game. Play Wild Miner
For
on
actual
your phone.
money.
Sorry.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
whole, playing for money meta is huge. I know tons of people that just sit on their couch and click buttons,
Sit on
Yeah,
the
it's crazy. We're all in, we're in Telegram all day. So many of us,
Yeah.
and it's just so easy to play, and it's just so fun. Like it's easy. You click a few boxes, make 1.2 or 1.4 on your money or something,
Yeah.
and close it off. And then play it again, make a 1.2, close it off. I mean, of course, you can go for as many as you want, and the more you pick, as long as you don't hit the mine, of course, then the return gets higher and higher every box. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun with real utility.
With the production side of it, I know how long he stays up at night. Sometimes he doesn't sleep when creating a coin from like finish to then when you can sleep at night and it's kind of working itself. How long from beginning to concept to launch does it take you, for instance, with this game?
It's an interesting question because we're not here to be pumping projects out.
Right.
Not the next pump.
We're here to be. Yeah, exactly. We're here to make Teg, what it's meant to be.
Right.
And while Miner spins off Teg, it really does because it's using our technology and our infrastructure, which gives it credibility because Teg's been around a while now, and there's a lot of people using our bots, and they all work problem free. It's absolutely smooth, no issues, no wallet connect, no danger. Everybody's safe, everybody can have fun, everybody can relax. And to the concept, you come up with a concept, obviously, and then you might think about it, you refine it, you work on it for a few weeks, a few months. It depends on the project. And when Wayne came up, it was very much based on that old sort of miner game that was out back in the old days.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just was meant to be something simple. Yeah, it was old school, very old school.
That was like
Too young
Windows
again.
95 day.
Good old
school.
days.
Yeah.
The fresh beginning of the internet.
You were playing that when you were waiting for things to download. Let me
That's
play
it.
Miner. Damn.
When you're downloading 64 KB.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Dial-up, America
God.
Online.
Absolutely.
So does this
Things
stuff
have
keep
certainly
you up
changed
at
a lot.
night? Does this stuff keep you up at night still? Like,
Everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything keeps me up at night. Everything.
At some point, you
I've
do get
always
to
been a
rest with
builder.
the project
Yeah.
once it starts producing, and then you can be like, okay, you take care of yourself now, little baby, but lots of sleepless nights, I'm
you've
sure.
always got to be around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, when projects get to a certain size, they do become more self-sustaining. But I don't think real utility projects, they have to be putting out the utility, putting out, actual functioning, products and services that actually work and are reliable, and people can feel comfortable and trust them, and I think we've done that, and we're getting that reputation, which is fantastic. I was retired, honestly. I was retired before Teg.
Really?
And I'd retired about 6 or 7 years earlier, and I just got bored a little bit. I've always been a builder, and I just felt like I need to still, do things. And
From the comfort of your
when I
home.
was, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I dig
So
it.
with Teg, can anybody launch something from it, or is it only your team?
It is a good question, because originally we were set to. Okay, so originally we set up the launchpad to be fully automated, just like all our other bots. And of course, when you do things that way, you can control certain things. Like you can control, hey, you've got to have locked liquidity pool or burnt liquidity pool, as an example, right? And so, I mean, Pump Fund does that, but they let anyone through, right? Anyone to do anything. And of course, a lot of rugs and a lot of rugs a week later.
Oh yeah,
rugs 5 minutes after launch.
Probably 99.9%.
Yeah.
It is. It's sad, But anybody, yes, can launch through Teg, but we do vet them. So what we initially had, as I said, was it was automated. The initial concept for the launch was full automation.
It's doing it again. Yeah.
Sorry, is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So initially, the concept with the launchpad was still to maintain, a little bit of safety by things like only allowing people up to a certain amount of supply, pre-launch and things like that, burning liquidity pool. But still anybody could launch, right, that way. And we didn't really want that because we don't want to have projects launched through Teg that don't have integrity.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what it comes down to. So we decided that we're going to let them, essentially, So yes, we do the launches, we sort the launches, we run the launches, but you have to have a genuine project, genuine goals. You got to be somebody real. It can't be just a purposeless meme with absolutely nothing, no roadmap, no anything.
Fart in the bucket, yeah. No
Exactly.
socials, no nothing. So basically, it's just completely, it'd be like if I came to you, hey, I want to launch TLT, podcast. I want to do all these things. Here's my website. Here's my X account. Like, they're gonna have to do all of that. So so they can't just grab a freaking image, throw it up, and say, yeah, I'm launching Butt
That's
Pirates.
it.
Here we go. Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah,
That's exactly the point.
That's great.
And that way, we can make sure that there's a much higher chance, of the integrity in those projects, the integrity of the teams of the projects, and obviously protect our own investors as well, and make sure that they're investing in safe projects that are still going to have their tokens the next day. They're still going to have their value the next day. It might be volatile. We're in crypto.
Yeah.
But
Especially when it's low cap.
volatility is a different thing. Yeah.
So what would it cost then? Like if the average person to come in, they have to put a certain amount into the pool, or what's the, I'm just thinking as a trader or somebody that wants to create something, what would it cost them to get it set up to launch?
Launch a project.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit different because have to obviously work out what they want to do. Yes, we do charge a fee, of course, but it's actually very, very reasonable. Because the main thing is you just want to control the safety of those, project launches. Sorry, did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Also, when I was talking to him a little bit about it, he dumbs it down for me. Not that I'm not as
I try
educated.
to use layman's terms.
Yeah, I'm not as well versed in crypto, just baby here. But he was saying it's a bit like Pump Fund in its utility, right? Can we go live on TegBot?
Can you go
Or is
live?
that-
Can you go live?
Yeah.
How do you mean? In which
Didn't
respect?
you tell me
In
to
which
ask
respect?
him that?
Oh, like how like with Pump Fund, when you launch your token, you have the ability to like live stream along with your token. Is that something that you're gonna offer?
No, not at this stage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not live at this stage. But saying that, to be fair, when we designed Teg, And Teg, actually, we did put a lot of time into designing and developing, having it how we wanted, creating the right type of roadmap, and being able to launch straight away, obviously with working utilities, not something that we come out and this is what we're going to build, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. But no, we launched ready to go. And if you go to our roadmap, it's about 5-phase roadmap, and where the roadmap goes to Q4 26. Now, if you look at the roadmap, we're actually in phase 5. So we're in the second month of Q1 26, and we are actually at the end of our roadmap for 2026. So we, the market's been shit the last few months, right? It's been hammering everybody, right?
Which I think it's a great time to launch something, especially if you're legitimate, because when the market turns around,
it's a little bit of a break, so everybody can gather their projects again.
Well, if you build, you build in a down market so that you can scale up in a bull market. That's absolutely
agreed.
Cool. So how long has Teg been birthed? When did you guys start that?
Teg's now about 9 months old, very roughly, off the top of my head.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
So, we're heading towards the year.
That's pretty cool.
And
nice.
It is. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I bet that feels like 9 years.
Yeah, I was going to say 9 months in crypto time, that's like 6 years.
You're not really retired if you're doing this kind of work.
No, not anymore. But I saw something, that needed to be done, and so I went back into work and building, and then with my partner Tommy, we built TegBots, and it's going well, and as I said, we're pretty much at the end of our roadmap now for what we've written, so we've got to actually write a whole new roadmap because we're finished. We've done cross-chain expansion. We've done a cross-chain bridge.
Wow.
We just launched a Teg DEX. So Teg actually has its own DEX now, and every project. Now this is cool. This is really cool. Every project that's listed on TegBots gets listed on our DEX. So what that effectively does is whitelists the projects. Right, so if you come to the Teg DEX rather than going to Radium, for example, there is zero chance of getting the wrong project. There is zero chance of the wrong CA, because everything is put in there by us, and it's only the project it's meant to be, and that's all that's there. So it's a very safe way for people, especially people that are newer, that aren't as experienced, people that, don't know how dangerous it can be with the CAs and how easy it is to manipulate people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you type in
get a malicious token.
You type in
the
something
wrong token
on DEX, and there's like 40, it's like, which
that's
one
the
is
problem.
it? Yeah.
Do you have safeguards for copycats?
Well, they wouldn't allow copycats because they got to vet them out.
Yeah, that's an impressive feat because so many copycats came from the tokens that we launched. It was like, my gosh.
For example, with Normie, when I took that over, it was like copycat after copycat after, and they just drained. Just drained the Normie traders, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if they could only find
investors, it could have found the right one.
Exactly. So that's gonna be
frustrating.
Yeah, well, the Teg DEX, guys, that's the way around that.
Nice.
List with TegBots and get on the DEX. But
what is that? Also, what does that cost?
You could get on the DEX. At the moment, it's included in our listings fee.
For how much longer? Do we need to hurry?
Look, I think over time it will go up, of course.
Yeah.
Sure.
We do a lot for people, and TegBots gives people, or the projects, the teams, we give them ongoing support in every way we can, and that's important to us, and we want to follow through on that, and people get a lot of value from Teg, and that's one of the reasons. Of course, things will go up. Things are expensive to build. Things are expensive to do. Time is expensive. AMAs are expensive. Everything. But at the moment, you can list with Teg. It's one sol and a few $100s in your project's tokens. That's it. And then you're listed. You get a free AMA. You get posts. You can update the community anytime you like in the Teg community.
That's
you can
important.
talk about your project. You can shill your project. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot
It's
of
great.
Platforms out there where you pay their $2.99 or their $3.99. Then if you need to change a link or something like that, you got to pay again.
You got to
It's
pay
just
the fee.
Oh yeah, it's
Just like Dextriner.
yeah,
You want to add one little link, and you got to pay a whole update fee.
yeah.
Bleeding us dry.
Ridiculous.
Link by link.
But
That's gonna be massive.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can also list on the Dex as well without listing with Teg. Just so people know, they don't actually have to list. Sorry, with TegBots, you can just apply to go onto the Dex, and that is and it's a separate additional service that we now have. But we've added it to the listing service just to make it even more, and better, more exposure, and just more interconnectedness. And more projects working together, more projects, teams trusting each other, and I think that allows the communities to trust each other as well, and to trust the teams of those other projects. And what does that effectively do is it gives people the option to diversify, which everybody needs to do, right?
Yeah.
But you can do it. You can do it with projects that for example, if Teg's working with them, they're doing the right thing. They're working hard. They're doing the right thing by their community. And that's all that we want to see. We want to see people doing the right thing. That's it.
Yeah, because you're gonna even if, like, for example, if I wanted to list on your Dex, you're still gonna vet the token out to make sure that they're not.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
what that will, I'm looking at it from like a trader's point of view, that they're going to be like, man, all the tokens on this platform, they're all good. They're
Safe.
all safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's going to be,
Yeah.
yeah, when that takes off, whoo, watch out.
Yeah. I
The
gotta say.
The Dex could be huge.
Yeah.
I gotta say
Sorry?
that, like, you showing your face, like, we've been through so much, and I haven't even been through a portion of what he's been through, but showing your face goes so far with us, because that trust, like you said, a lot of people are hiding, and we know why, because
Absolutely.
they're full of crap and they're not trustworthy, and they're there to
ready
rip
to
you
hit that
off.
button.
Exactly.
So that is
Exactly.
why I'm 100% all in with this, because it's like, come on, who else would show their face and be like, you're gonna earn it, because now we all know what you look like. And
A
there's
lot of-
Well, exactly.
A lot
If
of
you're happy to show your face, you've got nothing to hide.
exactly nothing
a
at
lot
all.
of the old school original
Sorry,
projects,
guys.
especially like on Ethereum, the team used to live stream. They'd be like, all right, we're gonna do a space on whatever YouTube. Ethereum was a good example back in the day. 2019, 2020, you'd have like the whole team. They do their space. You're actually like talking to the dev. They're like, we're gonna do this, and this. Like, now everybody just hides behind a little image or a character, and you have no idea.
PFP and
Yeah.
I know.
So
I
Who are
have-
they?
that old
You know.
school narrative, that's gonna be huge.
I have no interest doing business with someone who can't see my face or shake my hand? Who I can't shake
Yeah,
their
if
hand?
I can't shake your hand, I
Or
want to at
see your
least do
face.
something like this, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We
I
endorse
totally
this
agree.
message.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're all old school here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, we kind of fall into that same category, don't we?
Yeah.
We're kind of the same generation, I guess, Gen X. So looks like it,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're a little bit older than the majority of people in crypto, but
Yeah.
you know,
Just a little bit.
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So do you feel like
No.
the job that you are retired from, that whatever industry that was, do you feel like that's helped you with this new hat that you wear in your retired season of life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it all started from when I was very young, to be honest, because I was a competitive national level swimmer.
Really?
When I was, from when I was about 5 right till up to about 18 or 19. And,
Wow.
you know,
That's pretty cool.
that teaches you a lot of discipline, you know, when
Yeah.
you're training 4 or 5 hours a day on top of school and whatever else you're doing, you know, it teaches you dedication and it teaches you discipline, you know, and that really carried through for the rest of my adult life. And
I
I
love
think
it.
it was a very, very good thing, you know, yeah. And then you come out, you become entrepreneurial, you know, nothing normal, very different, lots of different little businesses and different industries.
Yep.
And you can do life, basically, you know.
Yeah.
What did you do for, like your main career, if you don't mind me asking? Unless it's top secret,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, top
No.
secret. You're safe here.
No, you're right. Look, honestly, I've been in finance literally since I left school.
Really?
I started trading straight away. I bought my first property on the water on the harbour in Sydney when I was 19 years old.
Wow.
I was doing professional photography for about 15 years. So I've done a few careers, you know, but I've always stuck with finance as well because I enjoy it. And I like the numbers, you know, I'm a
Yeah.
bit of a calculator head. I mean, it doesn't mean you're looking for, you know, the super fast gains. It just means you're always thinking, you know, and you're always calculating things and you can't stop. And it just
Yeah.
gives you a somewhere to focus it, you know.
You can't really retire a financial mind. You got to reassess and put it into a different avenue. So
You do, yeah.
Your new career is our gain because the world needs something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
the-
you.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
The trenches are, everybody has
Oh.
PTSD. As soon as you buy a token and it drops 30% and never recovers, it's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
It's
So having
It's all too
something.
common though.
Oh yeah, it's
Like every day.
Yep.
Hundreds of them every day do that. Every single day. It's
hard to
unbelievable.
distinguish until you get real good at it. It's hard to distinguish. We're our own little. You got to really think about stuff. Unless there's a program like this who can vet it for us, and we don't have to think.
Yeah.
And the cool thing
That's
with
it.
your platform too, there's no like bonding or anything like that, right? It's like you build it out and then you launch it. It's live.
That's it. That's
Very
it.
cool.
So you're not gonna-
Originally, it was the other way, you know, when people could actually just launch it using the bot, all automated. But, you know, we did change that, as I said. And earlier, there was, you know, the option of bonding curve or, you know, seeding liquidity pool. But now it's done, you know, basically managed through Tag, obviously, and you know, a pre-sale and a soft cap, a hard cap, all that kind of thing, and then just launch it straight away on Radium, you know, and fully functional, and working from the start. They should be working from the start, not come out and, you know, this is our goal for in 5 years' time. This is what we're doing now. We're doing this. It's ready. it's actionable. You know, if you guys need help, let's go. You know, you want some good exposure, let's go.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, that's like
Exciting.
you know, that's almost like old school, you know, in layman's terms, what you allow them to do is build, you know, buy your piece of land, you know, you build your structure, you paint it, you put the sign on it, you put all the stuff on it, rather than me going like, this is what I'm gonna build, buy it, you know, and then everybody buys it, and it gets to a certain point, and then they go, I'm out.
Goodbye.
yep,
Rug pull. So yeah, that's pretty good. And anybody that wants to launch something from there, I mean, obviously they can tailor it to however they, you know, like, oh, I want to start it at a certain market cap just based on the liquidity pool and, you know, tokens and whatnot.
Sorry, I missed you there, David.
Oh, I said, so anybody that wants to launch, is there like a, you know, like you have to put in this amount of tokens or this amount of SOL into the liquidity pool? Like, is there a minimum
I think
and
it
a
just
maximum?
depends. It just depends on each project. You know, as long as they've got the right plans, you know, to do things the right way, and then we're happy to help them with that anyway. You know, and sort of work out the liquidity pool balance and things like that for them. You know, we won't allow them to buy more than a certain amount of supply
That's good.
in proportion to the size of the liquidity pool. You know, so they can only buy a certain percent, so that we know that they can't just dump and kill the chart on launch.
Nice. Which means
yeah.
there's going to be no, you know, when people, what do they call it? Bundle the coins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bundling or anything like that. And which means no snipers, nothing, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do I sign?
Yeah, that's going to be massive.
Yeah.
Not only just
We're excited for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So like with Whale Miner, what was the initial, just so I can kind of grasp it, to get that going and launched? Like, you know, did it cost 10 SOL, 50 SOL? Like, you know, what was the cost to launching a token like that?
Look, the biggest cost, to be honest, is actually building the game. The game is pretty expensive to build because, you know, the tech is not easy. And to maintain the tech, to be able to do things like have no wallet connect as well, it's, you know, that's a very important and a big deal, you know, I think.
They have safeguards and no backdoors and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because for example, with like Pump Fun, you just go in there, you put your picture, any socials maybe, and like launch. You know, there's no.
I know, 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's no safeguard. You can just go in there and just launch. Yeah.
ooh, that gets me sweaty just thinking about it. I'm
Well,
nervous.
I mean, it literally costs nothing to launch on Pump Farm. If you do it with the bonding curve, you know, it costs nothing. You know, literally, you could just pump them out every day if that's what you're wanting to do. You know,
Yeah. So with
actually,
this, you actually have to put in your own money to start it. So way less likely you're gonna, you know, dump the chart. Yeah.
Nice.
yeah,
Well, I'm excited to
exactly.
tell everybody about the game because I know a few little addicts who need the entertainment.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
they
cr-
love games.
It's silly. It's so simple, but it's addictive.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds silly. Honestly, I think it sounds silly that it's such a simple game, you know, but it's actually really fun. And you get stuck. Keep playing. Because, you know, you might hit the mine and it's only a 30% chance of hitting the mine, right? So, oh, you have another go, get it back. And, or you get 2 squares. The next time you go for 3, you know, or the next time you go for 5 and see how many you can get before you do, you know, actually hit a mine. But,
That's cool.
and they're going to do out the games as well.
How
That's
many
another thing
how
worth
many
mentioning.
people roughly are playing it right now? Do you have like an idea of how many people are
that'd
playing
be
the game?
cool.
That's actually a very good question. Let's see, I'd say
And to like the everyday person out there, how would they go about? Is it in the App Store where they would need to download it, or they would have to be in the Telegram group?
so. At this stage, you have to be in Telegram. But down the road, once the project's developed a little bit and grown a little bit, then they want to do the mobile app on the on the App Store and the Google Play Store. And you can have it on your phone, and play separately. Nothing to do with being on Telegram or something like that. But now at the moment, as it stands, there's a few ways to play. You can play within the Whale Miner Telegram chat, and then everybody can see that, right? So everybody's playing all the time, over and over and over, which is great. And so there's about 350 people that are in there playing it, generally speaking, at the moment. And you can also play it privately, so you can have your own chat with the whale bot, and just play it in your own, so nobody else is seeing or knowing what you're doing. If you want to do it that way. What else?
I think the videos that I remember seeing, somebody is playing it on their
you
phone.
got a teaser of the graphics?
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I had seen somebody doing it on their phone, so I'm guessing they were just doing it on their phone in the Telegram group, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I could just bring it up actually for you.
Good.
That'd be interesting.
I'm all about the graphics.
Do you have a link that I could put here in the YouTube chat? So, like, if somebody wanted to click on the link and then go play the game?
Well, they would need at this stage to join the Telegram chat, the Whale Miner Telegram chat, and then they're able to play it. They could play it. Here's the link. So the link is, how do I post it to you? Do you want me to post it on Telegram?
Yeah, you can put it in Telegram, and then I can drop it in YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, you're finally warm? She's finally warm, folks. So that's a good thing.
Announcement.
Okay. There you go. So that's the Telegram chat link.
I just have an @ on my side, so let me.
Oh.
Let me see.
Then if I go to it for you.
Let me find the link in my.
Whale Miner.
Whale Miner.
So.
I love the graphics.
This is it here. Right. So. I don't know how to do it like this so you can see it. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the private one, not in the main chat. Okay. So this is one where I just opened initially just to test and play with it a little bit. So here you can see you put your bet in. In this case, I've put 002 Sol.
Little to the left.
Your phone's out of view.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So, sorry. So you put your bet and then just new game. And once you do that, bang, it's up. And we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, cash out. There we go.
Okay, so before you hit a mine, you have to cash out, or you can just keep going, right?
Can't hear.
Oh, is this like Minesweeper?
How did I lose this?
Yeah.
That's
exactly
what you were
like
talking
Minesweeper.
about. Okay. Once I saw it, I remembered.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all at the moment, mate. Sorry.
Maybe when he knocked his.
I don't know what's happened.
Like, poor guy, tech be teching.
Tech is teching.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? No?
How about now? Check, mic check.
While he figures that out, what are we doing for dinner?
I don't know yet. Can you hear me now?
Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's
No,
okay.
you're fine. I remember mountain.
Oh, you can hear me okay? That's
Can
interesting.
you hear us? We'll just keep
Yeah,
talking.
I can hear you, but you can't hear us.
I remember Minesweep. Dude, that was a sick game.
Yeah.
I played that all the time.
I can't hear a thing, guys.
Still can't hear me?
Oh man. I think when he hit his earpiece, something probably disconnected.
Yeah.
Because he hit the.
Just one sec, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
He doesn't. Are you echoing?
Echo. Echo.
Okay. Oh, I can hear you now again.
Oh,
All good.
right.
Oh, yay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no
Don't know what
worries.
happened. Maybe I bumped something when I was trying to show you the game.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
it's all
good.
thinking.
Yeah, it's just so easy. And then you could do it again. All you got to do is press the new game again. Bang, and off we go. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
I got really
Perfect.
good at
Done.
Minesweeper, so now I know I'm going to be addicted to this.
That's cool.
Great.
So
Yay.
yeah.
Very
So that was,
cool.
we cashed out at 1.18 for getting 3. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
Nearly 1.2%.
Not
I mean,
bad.
What's
well,
the
not 1.2, 120.
what's the maximum somebody could win? Like,
To be honest, I honestly don't know.
that could be
It
dangerous.
would depend. It would depend on, of course, how much they've decided to bet.
Yeah.
There is no limit that I know of. As far as the bet, it's literally you load your wallet with how much you want to put in there. So if you want to put 100 Sol in there and spend a Sol on each go, why not? But at the same time, there's nothing saying you need to be doing that, and you can just put in $5 and play on it for a week without a problem. You just try to do 0.001 Sol or something like that. It's a couple of cents, and every time you just can keep playing. So it is fun.
Cool.
Nice. Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I-
It's only
I'm excited to try
3
it.
days old, so not only
Yeah, it
that,
is.
plus the platform. I think moving forward, once people discover and you get more
Mhm.
real holders, yeah, it's just. Can you imagine where it's gonna be by the end of the year?
It's going to be a whale of an
Yeah.
experience.
A whale of a game. I think that we haven't mentioned this, guys, and it is very massively significant in my view, and that's the tokenomics. So Whale only has a supply of 5 million tokens. That's it. Like, no more, no less. 5 million tokens, that's it. And then of that 5 million tokens, the team has locked 2 million tokens. So 40% of the supply is completely locked up on Streamflow. I actually locked that up myself, so I can confirm it's 100% locked. 40% of it, which is great, and obviously that's going to help hold the floor and support the floor very well. I think at 40% plus whatever the whales in the group are holding, and the team, of course, it's literally rug proof at this point. So it's very safe. It is obviously a game. It is gambling to a degree, but you just be responsible and you can just have a little bit of fun. You don't have to spend more than a cent if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You can just play and have fun.
That's cool. Especially, I like the fact that I could bring it into my group and use it for people that want to, try to bet TLT and win TLT or Soul. Like, that's a it's a multi-tool.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can choose what you do with the returns from it. So, you'd be making a return from having the game in your chat. And you could do like if you wanted and put your returns into doing buybacks.
Yeah.
It just depends. It's whatever the project wants to do with the funds. Of course, it's up to them. But it gives it utility, and it gives it revenue, and that's really big. Because that can help any project. They don't need utility, and that gives them a bit of utility, which is great. More engagement and a bit more fun in the community.
That just made me think of, like, let's just say fictitiously I were to use it in TLT, and then I have it for like Solana. So people are in my Telegram group, they're playing, they're winning, they're losing, they're winning. Then the money that it generates for TLT, I could put that into like a weekly or a monthly giveaway pot. So it'll allow people to come back in and be like, oh man, look, the pot's up to like, $350, and they enter in their wallet or whatever and have a chance to, win something like that.
You like that
during a
stuff.
live show. Oh yeah, I love all of that.
Love giveaways.
Yeah, I love giveaways.
Yeah.
Might as well have fun.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, you can use the bot, to facilitate doing that, so you're not actually having to take funds out of your own pocket to be able to do those things, which is obviously great, very helpful for the projects.
Very cool.
It's kind of like a like when you go to a baseball game, out here in the States. I don't know if they do that with out there, but they have like a 50-50 raffle. So everybody, the thousands of people that are in the audience can buy like $5 ticket or whatever, and then they get a number. So all the people, it might be up to like $60,000, and then at the end of the game, they'll, using the ticket, I guess could be like a wallet address. That one wallet address wins half of the pot, and then the other half goes to, the team or whatever it is. So something like that could easily be utilized, which I think, I would imagine a lot of projects would love to implement something like that.
Absolutely. Generating free revenue, why not?
Yeah.
Help support your own project. And I think that's great. And I only actually decided to do that today. Well, no, they decided already, but it hadn't been announced yet.
So it looks like Justin had a question that ProMod answered.
He said, ignorant question, and
sorry.
no question is an ignorant question. He
Nope.
said,
No, I agree.
with mining for whale tokens, is it the same concept of mining for Bitcoin tokens? Thank you.
And ProMod said it's not the same.
No,
So he
no,
helped,
totally
he helped
different.
out there.
Okay.
Leave
We're not mining tokens.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You're playing to win tokens or
Right.
Solana. Yeah.
There you go,
Exactly.
Justin.
Yeah.
Justin's
Yeah,
informed.
very
We're
different.
all informed now.
Good question, though.
And there's nothing wrong. There's no silly questions. Everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody has to learn. We all did. We all started somewhere.
Yeah.
We all fall. We all stumble. We all brush ourselves and get back up. Try again.
Yep.
Trip over, fall, scratch yourself up, pick yourself up again, brush yourself off, keep going.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So, do you have a main? I think you were working on getting your main X account put up for Whale, right?
It is up the Well X account.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a second, I can send it for you.
Yeah. Then I can pop it into chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were having a little issue with it. Okay.
That's stumbling and
Okay.
Okay,
There you
has
go.
to
cool.
start
Here we go.
somewhere. That reminded me when I said I wanted to be a phlebotomist, but it was a
Let
philanthropist.
me see if I can drop this into
We're all
chat.
learning.
Looks like it. Let me. Boom. There we go.
Nice.
Then I'll go ahead and pin that.
So with all this being said, at Luxurious Lounge, we like to give you the opportunity to push anything else and promote anything
Yeah,
else that
open
you're
mic.
working on. So with that being said, go ahead, hit us with your maybe next project or Is this the
No,
one? This
look,
is the.
there's
this is enough.
there's no next project.
Yeah.
Teg is the project. It is the blanket. It is the ecosystem, and it's going to be my focus for a long time.
And we can find you on what socials are you
Right
on?
there.
All of them?
Yeah, I put it
Just
in
that
the
one?
I put it in the chat
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
Do you have a website up
yeah,
yet, or?
Yeah, there's a website up.
Oh, okay. If you want to pop
yeah,
that in
just a
there, I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give
Just
the
give me
people
a
all the
second.
intel.
Yeah, the easier it is for people to find you,
Yeah. Especially me.
especially these days.
Yep. 1 second. Okay.
People are saying there's an echo, they're losing sound.
That's the website there.
Nice.
Perfect. You copy that.
And
drop
everything is complete in the website. The only thing that you can't see at the moment is the white paper. It is written. I actually wrote it 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Well, just before launch. We just haven't actually put it up on the site yet. So there is the link there, but they haven't actually linked it to the actual paper yet. But they'll do that in the next few days.
Cool.
So
Look forward to that.
everything's there, plenty of information, the website, the Telegram group, and of course X as well.
That's
Love
awesome.
it.
I'm personally using it, so
Yeah.
yeah, we're using it for the for the voting aspect and stuff. I don't think we've used the what is it, the trending or?
No, you're in the trending.
I'm in the
You're
trending.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
One
Okay.
of
you're using the trending bot.
I've seen it.
I
There
know.
you go. Or I
Yeah,
think it was the
you-
boost or something.
Oh,
Somebody
maybe.
boosted me for free, which was pretty rad. Appreciate that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're welcome. But no, it was cool. You were in the top 5 yesterday.
Oh, what? Wow.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get
Cute.
Hot or Not streaming over here.
Ooh, one thing at a time, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. It'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that being said, is there any other things you want to shout about or any questions for us?
Look, I think to be honest, I don't really need to shout out Teg or Whale. Obviously, we've talked about that. What I wouldn't mind saying is, as everybody knows, the market is a disaster at the moment. We've been living just ridiculous blood red days almost every day the last few weeks. Bitcoin at the cycle low, Sol was down to $75 yesterday.
Wow.
Just unbelievable. And what I would like to say is, people don't get scared. Don't sell your projects. Don't sell your tokens. I said, hello. Don't.
Oh no, he's
Hello?
gone again.
Oh, there you
we
go.
heard
There you go. There you
people
go.
Don't get,
you
and
got-
then you cut out.
Yeah, we heard people don't get, and then we lost you.
You got me?
Yeah, we got you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just guys, don't sell. Don't sell your tokens. It doesn't matter if it's Teg. It doesn't matter if it's Whale. It doesn't matter if it's TLT. It doesn't matter if it's Core. If it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sol. Doesn't matter, guys. Just please don't sell. If you sell now, that's what they want. That's what the big people want. The governments, that's what they want. They want to shake us out, right? They want to scare everybody before they push, crypto into the next level of evolution. And that's what we're about to see. I'm positive of that. And, it's just a question of time. The market is looking better today. Of course, it's just so far today. Hopefully, it will continue. But if it doesn't, it will recover.
Yeah.
It will recover, and it will go further, just like it always does. And
Especially with the
Have
legitimate
conviction.
projects.
Yeah.
absolutely,
Conviction's
absolutely.
huge. What does every great war movie say? Hold the line.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the
Hold the
line.
line.
Exactly.
Thank you for that
Exactly.
reminder.
And I
Thank
mean,
you so
just the
much.
fact that
That's
you,
important.
with Teg, 9 months, like I said, that's a eternity in the crypto space. So
yeah.
I can't tell you how many projects, big projects, you know, that I invested in, made a little bit of money. I go look at them now, they're gone. You know,
Nothing.
4K,
Yeah.
2K, whatever, they're
Disappeared.
gone. Yep. So, congratulations.
All
Yes.
too common.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Thank
thank
you,
you
guys.
for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming to the
Oh, pleasure.
second official
Pleasure. Thanks for
episode
having me.
of the Luxurious
It
Lounge.
was
Yeah.
great to be here.
And
Yeah.
happy
Very
Valentine's
fun.
Day, and go enjoy the rest
Thank
of
you.
yours.
Yeah.
Thank you, and to you as well.
Thank
And my wife will hopefully be enjoying the rest of Valentine's Day
Oh, yeah.
after I finish now. And
get
we've
some
got a
flowers.
nice Japanese dinner booked
Ooh,
tonight.
nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah, just something a little bit
Yeah.
fancy. You know,
Nice.
it's nice.
Good
We're
man,
headed
good
down
man.
to the beach tomorrow to just
Yeah, it
touch
takes us
sand.
a couple hours,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
yep.
It is touching
Yeah.
the ground. You know, getting your feet on the grass or in the sand. Same thing.
Yep.
Very
Awesome.
grounding. Very
All
grounding.
right.
Cool.
Well, we'll look
All right,
forward to
guys.
hearing about
Yeah.
all the rest of the success that comes your way and holding the line. Thank
Yep.
you again.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm
been a
holding my
pleasure.
bags.
as well. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right, well, take care.
Thank you. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah,
Night.
absolutely.
Thank you. Bye bye.
When you're at 500 million market cap.
Yeah.
Yep, October.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Night.
All right. Cheers, bud. Bye bye.